there's YouTube. There's Twitch. All right. We are live. Decent connection. Let's see. Let's check out our bandwidth. All right, everything looks good. All right. So it's been a while since I've done an ED stream. I've done like one stream since the Mandalay came out. And I loved it, but unfortunately, the big update occurred right about the time that I was moving into the new studio. So just haven't had a lot of time to do double streams. I've been doing the morning stream since that usually gets the most views anyway. But I've been wanting to get back to Elite Dangerous. I've been wanting to get back to my controllers, and I've been wanting to finish installing these mounts so that I could, play properly without having to move around stuff on the desk anymore. So I waited basically to install the final mount until I could do it on stream, since I wasn't going to have time to play until I got the mount installed. I wasn't going to have, be able to install the mount until I had time to play. It was very much all-in situation. And we're finally at that point, So tonight, it's 8 p.m., so I'm late. But tonight we're installing the mounts, the final mount. I've already installed this one. I've modified this one so that I can sandwich these together. And then we've got this one. The universal controller mount for the small for the Gladiator Next Evo. Gladiator NXT Evo. I don't know what it's supposed to be called. I keep looking at the monitor rather than the camera. I apologize. But yeah, this is what we're installing. Putting it right here. So I have a nice little, seating station between the mounts. It's going to be kind of tight, but not as tight as I was afraid it was going to be. If anything, I might have to move the cup holder. The reason that it's here is because the Wavebone logo is right here, and I didn't want to block that. But if I have to move the cup holder, what I'll probably do is move it onto my shelf here next to the farm panel, the farm sim controller, and that should be fine. But hopefully I don't have to move it at all. I think it'll be fine right here. But anyway, let's get started. That's not a thing. There we go. Can you not see? All right, that should be better. All right, this is the main base for the controller. This is the adapter for. This is the adapter plate for the controller you have. They have different plates. They have different plates for different controllers. And I believe you have to mount this. This actually goes. Yeah, this is right. So the plate goes like this. this is the part where your universal mount goes. So the plate for your throttle, the plate for your Gladiator, or for the what's the Warbird or the War Thunder or whatever their previous controller version was. This accommodates many different kinds of controllers, not just VKB controllers. But for VKB controllers, you usually get your own dedicated plate, which gives you the best possible stability. You mount this to the mount. You've got a central mount that just basically binds the plate to the base, and then you've got an adjustment screw here that allows you to tweak the facing of the controller so that it's comfortable to your orientation, to your setup. How does this come out? Okay. Oh, it's heavy. Let me set these to the side. Ironically, I have a new work desk. So I have in addition to my gaming setup, my PC gaming desk, an editor bay. Which is why I have the project desk. I have a new setup behind me for unboxings, assemblies, and that sort of thing. So if you look behind me, you see my project desk with the overhead camera. I've got a new, I've got all sorts of new Blackmagic stuff. So I've got a Blackmagic Video Assist that's going to go mounted on the rig you see behind me. And that'll allow me to monitor the inputs from the overhead camera as well as side camera. The side camera that I'm going to have here, that'll be able to do a side camera view when I'm playing games as well as when I'm doing projects. It'll be an articulating camera for that. And I don't know if I'm going to use the OBS-Bot that I'm using now or if I'm going to use the new studio camera. Studio camera we have for the other channel. This is primarily going to be used for the Baijia in Taiwan family channel, where we do a lot of blogging stuff. But yeah, I'll probably have that. I'm thinking about having that in a mobilized setup so that I can use it here, can use it there, and not have to have too many cameras. Because right now, I'm at the point where I have a few cameras. You know, not too many cameras yet, but above normal. That's fair. So that's the goal. But yeah, so that's what the project desk is for. Still a little messy because I'm still installing things. There's still one more shelf I need to put up here where all of these bins are going to go. And then once those are organized and set up, this should all be nice and clean and tidy with just like you have the power station, so all the charging, all the batteries and everything is going to be managed there. You got all my tools spread out. You've got Grogu because of my daughter. And then, yeah, this will be where we assemble stuff. This will be where we open new boxes. This will be where we test new devices that are not going to be permanently installed somewhere. And hello, kitty. Can I help you? Huh? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Where are you going? So that's that. This is turning into kind of a weird stream. Make sure you really work in the class. And of course I'm out of position because it didn't return. All right. I need tools. Please don't eat something you're not supposed to. Let me set this back. That's where you want to sit? Are you sure that's where you want to sit, Luca? You know what? I need a drink. Luca, Mama's home. Go, go, go. No. She's a cat. I don't spank cats for being cats. That's you. She keeps getting involved in the stream. You're my wife. And I am streaming. I am streaming right now, so anything you say can go out to the internet.
Yeah, I see.
You can spank my ass, okay.
I bought a donut.
You bought donuts? Mr. Donut?
Mr. Donut.
Okay, thank you. Not too much sugar? Feels like a lot of sugar.
That sound is mine. I need a sugar. 哥哥豆花。
Goodbye, 7 pounds.
打滴打。
Okay, take this away. Son, come here. Take this.
去给他一点。
Take it. Take it.
拿去。
Don't eat it, just take it. Thank you.
爸爸在直播，就叫你拿走。
I can eat it, but I don't want to.
你弹幕豆花再加花生，对不对？
This is my first sugar in like a week.
That's good. Now, and they have another sweet flavor.
Japanese beef curry. So good.
Chicken garlic.
Chicken curry.
Chicken curry. And white. Beef. White. Use white to kill the beef.
What do you mean white?
Wine.
Wine?
Wine?
Oh. So wine beef curry. And this is Indian. No, this is Japanese too.
Yeah, they're all Japanese. It's a Japanese company. And
But this is Japanese yellow curry.
Yeah. Grill, butter, chicken.
Creamy garlic chicken stew.
They have 4 different kinds. We only tried that. I think we can try this too. This sweet too.
You said these came from where?
It's a Japan company. Jalapeno. I don't have the English name.
In English, they have Coffee Farm.
Yeah, it's coffee from Canada.
Never heard of it.
Coffee farm, yeah. Carlotte.
Carlotte.
The Japanese name. Yeah, I think just one. Maybe we can try different kind and see what you guys like. So about more things.
Thank you for the donut.
Oh, and someone steal my candy.
Someone stole your candy?
Sweet potato.
Who stole your candy?
The Taiwan sweet potato and use the sugar to cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Very sweet. Andy wrong way.
Andy?
You take some and the wrong way.
That's okay. I gave him a premium gamer cable for his keyboard today. Only to find out that his keyboard is not really that great. The cable's built in, so you can't replace it. And if the cable ever goes bad, the whole keyboard is bad. It's not a good situation. But hey, it's got lights on it. So I told him to hold on to the cable and we'll get him a proper keyboard next time. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about having some wings later. Maybe half the new wings, half of the normal wings. Oh no. I found a... Oh. The mobile mounts. So they were hidden inside the packaging for this. So I got two of these controller mounts, and I ordered these mobile mounts to go with it. One of them just to have a place to my phone where I'm not keeping it on the desk, and the other is actually for a keyboard holder that gives you, more convenient access to your keyboard when you're playing like a dedicated sim. Maybe not for Elite Dangerous where you have to do some mouse and keyboard movement in game, but for like a dedicated sim, like a flight simulator, where you spend a lot of time, using hotkeys that just aren't mappable, aren't easily mapped. You can mount your keyboard right there on the keyboard holder and have it right there within reach of your controllers that way. But yeah, I didn't think they sent these, and so I submitted for a refund. And now I need to go back and tell them, no, I don't need the refund. I found them. So I wish I'd opened this one fully first, because when I opened the boxes, I looked for these mounts. I couldn't find them anywhere. And everything else was packed identically. They had just had these inside this whole module. Now I feel bad, because I told the guy I didn't find them. I went through all the packaging. I thought I had gone through everything. I didn't think they would bury them that deep. But that's still on me. I didn't look deep enough. I need to make that up to him. Problem is, I bought this from Taobao, so I didn't actually get these mounts from VKB. They sent me the first one, but these new mounts I got from a seller on Taobao. Taobao is basically like the Amazon storefront for China. So you're dealing with a lot of Chinese folk who are used to dealing specifically with Chinese people. Everything is Chinese. There's no English version of the site. There's no English speakers available when you need customer service or anything like that. And so it's not something I use often. My wife will generally be our importer when it comes to stuff from Taobao most of the time. But for stuff like this, I decided to do it myself. And it's been an experience, let me put it that way. All right, so this will stay with the packaging. I'm not going to throw this out. Let's see. Okay, Gladiator set, the UCM set. That's it. You haven't got Savina yet, have you?
No.
Okay. Say 30? Yeah. She's watching me. She's watching all the little things that I'm moving around. She keeps easing over closer and closer. You're a good girl. Just stay there. So maybe I'll set this one deeper so I can use both of the plates since I want to mount that. Got mobile mount on this one, definitely. Okay. Oh, missed two. Quick. I feel bad for submitting that request. It's been a couple of days too. Okay. So here. It's a new page. Okay. All right, it should be happy. Still open. No, Luna's on the Godzilla. Oh no, I just came in. I washed the suits today. I washed your suit too. You're nude? You're nude? Suit. Your nude suit is clean now. Hey, I asked for a refund on Taobao, and I just found the parts that I asked for a refund for. So how do I cancel the refund? Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's the refund?
Refund? I thought they sent just the mounts and they didn't send these holders. But it turned out they did send them. They were buried in the packaging with the mounts, with the second mount. So I didn't find it until I took this whole thing apart. And then I found this piece. So I already asked for a refund a couple days ago. I don't know.
They're not responding.
Well, it's just using my phone. How? How? How do I tell them?
What's it mean? I don't understand.
How do I tell them? So I'm translating this to English to try and understand it. But I don't know how
You
to.
find from the Taobao?
Yes.
They not respond you yet?
How would they respond to me?
You told them that the mix some pop doesn't come here, right?
Yeah.
Here. The little list is can contact them. Yeah. You see?
Oh,
So
okay.
the-
So they already
they're-
talked to me.
Yeah, they're talking to me. They're packing things, they will take a picture or video.
Okay.
The Taobao, they also do the same thing.
Okay. So I can just tell them here. I'm sorry. I've.
You just check the box and you find the things. They probably told you it's okay.
And I can tell them in English, right?
Yeah, they're gonna transfer.
Okay. I apologize. I told him I'll be more thorough in the future. He's got pictures. He shows how they assembled it. So they're smart.
No, it's not your fault. Because before, a lot of people were down this like, I missed something or you didn't send me something. So now, how about a Shopee, the sales, the store, they will take a picture or take a video when they're packing things.
Yeah, that's what they
And
did here.
They also will go back to check, do they really missing or not? If they're not, they will told you there may be a same video or picture, and you just confirm it. Yes, you got a thing or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only with you English, so it should be fine.
He did not. I translated.
Oh, you translate? Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Our scenes is on the ship. How about
What things? What things?
double 11?
Double living. Did you buy something? Don't worry. I got me covered. Oh yeah, the engineering rulers. Yeah.
Savitas, AMD, Savitas, mostly this is Savitas. Oh, this. You can handle war.
Oh,
Yeah, we can handle water and then we see the Mandalorian.
you got that?
Yeah, I got this. You know, just handle water like that. And when you, I don't know, your view, you will comment out your views and
So
see
there's
everything.
cameras here.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this camera, which you can control. So say hello.
Hello.
Is that one right there?
Yeah.
So there's going to be that camera. There's going to be this camera, which will be somewhere in here, and it'll be able to film to the side, and it'll also be able to film the family room when we're doing the Bajiazai Taiwan videos.
So it's just up to you. You want this corner, this wall, or that place?
I kind of like this wall because it's so barren anyway. We've got all this stuff here, and
We
it would
have
be
a big
above
idea.
it, and we're just constantly having to look up, 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 up.
We have
But
one.
yeah, we have that.
We have one Gajira and without a head. Oh, we should find his head. Poor Gajira.
You would think we'd have found it by now.
Yeah, it's
We need
only-
to go through that box that we moved out of Andy's room because if anything, that's the last place we haven't really thoroughly looked yet.
Yeah, we still need to check the shelf for all the things. We want to keep something or we just sell something.
Yeah. So once I get this last shelf built and have the bins set up.
We just check together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Yeah.
7 minutes. And I go to pick up something.
Yep. 7 minutes. I can finish in 7 minutes. I can finish assembly in 7 minutes. All right. So you have two plates here. You got the nameplate and then the utility plate. The utility plate is for mounting additional items. And it's meant to be the top plate, which is why you have the text on the top. The nameplate is the main base that holds the unit together. You'll notice that it is actually shorter than the utility plate. What that means is you've got these two side pieces here. You've got these main walls. These are the outer walls. These are what actually sit on the edge of your desk. And then you've got these extension legs that go inside these walls. And then they extend. So you can make them as long or as short as you want to accommodate the various pieces you may have. If you have the controller, but you also have a button box, you can have multiple button boxes. And I'm still considering, adding some of those to this setup. If I can think of a reasonable way to do it. One of the things I'm thinking about doing is lowering this controller as well, which I would have to do for the keyboard holder anyway. But that should give a little bit more room to kind of squeeze these together and be more creative about how I use this space. But you'll notice that on this one, I don't have the utility mount on here because I wanted to make it as small as possible. And when you have it as small as possible, there's actually not enough room for the utility plate to go in there. But again, for this one, I'm going to have both installed. So that means this one, the utility plate will have to go up top like this. And then the extension arms will have to start right about here. So let's go ahead and work on that first. Okay, so this is the length that we're going for. Echo. Dismiss alarm in the bedroom. Okay, so the plate will go around here. I missed. This is not easy. Oh, I use these back ones. Oh, these aren't. Oh, these are slots for sliders. What do you put in there? I've never seen a slider for one of these mounts. Okay, let's try this again. Now I gotta make sure I'm lined up right again. Okay, so like that. So these are right. This goes here. No, wait. So now that I know where the screws are supposed to go, I need to realign. So this one's going to go here. Let's go ahead and get that started. Good. So yeah, 3 screws. There's the first piece. Okay. Looks like we got it on the first try. There's people watching, but nobody's talking, so I don't know how entertaining this stream is so far. Okay. Now the one thing I don't know, let's see what we got. We've got 2 screws and a sliding nut for the phone holder. So that means it goes in one of these slots. two different size slots here. So let's check first. It looks like we need to have these slots in place before we assemble the mount, the plate. So yeah, these at this size, these slots can only go in this slot. They're too big for these smaller ones. So I'm going to unfortunately, they turn. So does that mean? Oh yeah. Okay, so you don't have to pre-install them. You actually add them after the fact. They're actually narrow enough. You can slide them in and then twist them, turn them the right way, but not sure how you would keep them in the right position before you tighten them down. But we'll figure that out. Okay. Got the text on top. Yep. Okay. That's a little too tight. How? Okay. Shouldn't be this hard. Let me see if I can see it behind. Once you get the first one, the rest of them should pretty much line up reasonably well. And you know if you're going to run if you see them in the chambers inside. Okay. So the main mount is now complete. We can tighten these down somewhat. But not too tight just yet, because we still have to install the base for the joystick, for the controller. And it's easier if these are just a little bit loose. Okay. And we installed this part pretty much last. Okay, so we haven't actually opened any of these yet. We haven't used any of the additional hardware, but that's about to change because for the plate, you have to use the hardware they send specifically for your controller. So you have two thumb nut. What are they called? Thumb caps. I don't remember what they're called. They're basically alternative nuts that you're supposed to use your fingers to tighten. You have two types of screws. You have these sunken head screws that are meant to go below the surface of the plate. That's for those two thumb nuts. So there's one for each of these. And then these other thumb screws you use to mount the controller to the plate itself. So there's only one of these actually. So the sunken screw is going in this part, and the reason it's sunk is so when the controller sits with the plate, the controller will still be flat with the plate. There's nothing blocking it or making uneven. So this goes through here to the center hole right here. And mounts like this. It doesn't have to be tight just yet. Then you take one of these thumb screws and you seat it through here. Wait for it to come out this slot. And then you just cap it with the other thumb screw. Kind of have to hold the thumb screw in, otherwise when you're trying to cap it, you're usually unscrewing it from the bottom. Now you can line it up perfectly and set it right now, or you can wait until you actually have it mounted to the desk, because usually there's going to be some fine tuning involved. So you can just leave it a little bit loose so you can move it freely, and then once you have it in the position you want, then you lock it down. So we can go ahead and mount the controller now. Oh, I did it wrong, didn't I? There's another piece to this. There should be, yeah, I totally set it aside and didn't take it out of the bag. Okay, there's 4 nuts for the controllers, but there's 6 of these locking washers and then 6 of these normal washers. And you should be using these on each of these as well. I don't know if that came out or not, but it should be close enough. All right. No, not that. for this one, we do the washer first. Then the lock nut. And the thumb cap. Not too tight. This one is the other side. Washer. Lock nut. Alright. Now for the controller. It's more of the same. It's easier to do one side and then the other, because you have to do this kind of from the side anyway. Got these mounted. Washer. Lock nut. And then the nuts. I don't like the way that's set. Let's try the other side. That's better. Washer. Lock nut. Whoops. And nut. Very fine and very precise. So if we even off by a little bit, it could be a little difficult. This screwdriver or this wrench doesn't actually work. I wonder. Nope, too big. Alright. This is good enough. Those lock nuts are there specifically to keep the nuts and the screw from unfastening itself, so as long as you've got a nice tight torque, it should be good to go. Okay, so we're done there. Now we just need to orient it the way we want. This plate is meant to slide in and out, so you can have it as close or as far from the base as possible. It also pivots from this mount on this mount, so you can raise and lower it as much as you want as well. I have my other controller set around 5 degrees, so I'll probably be doing the same here. Whoops. All right, so for this, we use more of the same. We're going to use the same type of screws, same plastic washers. But on the inside, we now have to add additional support. I don't think I need these. So here's the lock nuts. I need 4 of those. One, two, three. Where'd it go? There. 4. There's the M5 14. M5 16. Those are second head done. 16. I don't think we need the 16, but it doesn't hurt. I'm not going to be doing a lot of modifications of these. I'm pretty much going to set this up once, and then that's going to be it for largely the lifetime of the product for me. So the rest of this hardware is for the additional types of modifications and additions you can make along the lifetime. If you want to add additional controllers, additional button boxes, and that sort of thing. They pretty much give you everything you need to start, so that you can do whatever you want with whosever products. You don't have to limit yourself to VKB Sim here. And that's one of the reasons why I like VKB Sim. It's mostly for legacy products, though. If you have older controllers that are still part of your setup, like a flight instrument panel and things like that, then this allows you to incorporate them. That project desk I showed you earlier is actually my old computer desk. It's got holes all underneath it, from where I'd mounted holders to hold my flight instrument panels and other sim controllers. Hello. Thank you for dropping by. Don't get me wrong, I love my cats. But cats come with a level of inconvenience sometimes that you just have to live with. They're not really that bad. It's just the potential for worse that always has you on edge. Okay, so each screw gets its own plastic washer. Now, the one thing I don't do is I don't tighten this down until the very end. So we'll have it somewhat sorted. So, washer. Oh wait, I need to get the nuts. Okay. Washers on. Come on. Lock nuts on. And the nut. These are for the other side. Okay. And now the other side. And once we have this locked in, but not tightened, we can tighten all of these. Shoot for 5 degrees to match the other controller. I think that's a good starting point at least. But we don't have to finalize that until we have it mounted and seated and make our final adjustments. Okay. Let's lock it down. Now again, this is the short version of VKB's UCM mount. The long version, as you can imagine, has a longer wall configuration, allowing you to mount the whole thing with more flexibility for longer neck sticks or for higher support placement. Welcome back. Okay. Is that for the first one or for the second one?
I don't know.
We returned 2 things to PC Home today, or this week. Or I guess, yeah. Well, the last week. You're asking me? Okay. All right. So that is the mount. The last thing to attach will be the oh, I might have wanted to put this in before I locked it down. That wasn't even tight. Okay, so for this we definitely want to use the 14s. Where'd the washers go? Okay.
Small town on a quiet street, I found a place where dreams and legends meet. With the passion and the plan in hand, I opened up a world so grand. Stacks of cards and shelves that climb, a haven for the battles of our time. From dawn till dusk, the duelists come to test their luck, to find their home. In the heart of the cards where the stories are told, a deck in your hand, the legend to unfold. With every trade, every game we play, we're building a world that will never fade away. From early mornings to the late night grind, the magic's in the moments that we find. A new set drops, the rush begins, but it's more than just the rarest wins. Kids with dreams and pros with pride, all are welcome side by side. The tournaments and Friday nights, where friendships form in every fight. In the heart of the cards where the stories are told, a deck in your hand, the legend to unfold. With every trade, every game we play, we're building a world that will never fade away. In the heart of the cards where the stories are told,
Andy put it there.
a deck in your hand, the legend
I think Andy put it there. Oh.
To the nights and the weekends long, to the community that keeps us strong. We're more than a shop or a second home, where the love of the game is always known. In the heart of the cards where the stories are told, the deck in your hand, the legend to unfold. With every trade, every game we play, we're building a world that will never fade away. Come on in, take a seat in this little shop on a quiet street. The door's always open, the light's always on. In the heart of the cards where we all belong.
Goes again. That's not in. Nope. Is it? No. There it goes. Okay. That means that one's not in either. That one is. So what's the deal here? Let's take a look from the side. What are you doing, man? I'm very confused why this isn't sitting properly. How many times am I going to drop these things? Oh, I've got this thing skewed, that's why. Yep. Okay, we're going to start over. Okay, now both of those should be lined up and it should be properly set. That's right. Okay. These look right again. I'm hoping now that it's tied down on the other side, it actually is right. But what happened was one of these was actually off, so the second screw, the insert screw, was actually above the chamber and was just pushing along the edge, the side, so much that it felt like it was tied in, but it wasn't actually tied in. there. Now this uses another inset screw because you can align these with other mounts and mount attachments. So you need this where you have mounted here to be out of the way. Do it. 40 is my desk height. So that's where it needs to go. And again. Barrel sizes should all be the same. Yeah. Let's get before these big washers. I wonder if I should be using these. Doesn't really matter. If you're going to be taking it off and putting it back on and doing all sorts of sub assemblies throughout the life cycle, then I'd say go with the larger washers. They give you much more longevity for stuff like that. But since, like I said, this is going to be pretty much a fire and forget sort of thing, I'm going to put them on once and forget about them. They'll just stay where they are. So it doesn't really matter. The small ones will last as long as I need them to. Could mount these inside if I wanted to. got the wiggle room for it. I'll give it a narrower profile. I might do that for the other unit just to be able to have more ways to kind of squeeze them together. Since I have 2 units on this side. On this side it doesn't matter. And the wider base it gives you with these on the outside actually gives you more stability. I'm just thinking out loud at this point. Hori, controller manufacturer out of Japan, is making a truck controller, a truck wheel for European Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator, and they're supposed to send me that controller in the next day or 2. So I'll be unboxing that and making videos about that and playing American Truck Simulator, since I love that game. That's a very therapeutic game for me. I miss driving. I miss the United States, and American Truck Simulator is actually virtual and real enough that I can drive around some of my old haunts. You can actually see my mom's house from one of the POIs in the game, and it's her actual house. They actually modeled that area pretty well. Okay. Now all that's left. This part's going to be loose. You can slide back and forth until you lock it in. But the rest of this is pretty much solid and final. Okay, so. What did I do? There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so it's going to go here. That's not supposed to happen. I mean, it happens, but I don't know why this side is so tight. There's nothing there. This side is nice and loose though. I wonder if there's some tolerance here that I'm not aware of. I'm going to try adjusting it. I don't like it that tight before I tighten the final bolt. There's some tolerance there, but not a lot. Hopefully that's all it was. Let's see how this goes. better. Still a little bit tighter than I like. But if I go lower, which I mean I can, it, I'm not going about it. This will be it. Let's see. Ah, nice. Okay, now for the controller, I want to get as close to the base as possible and still give me full range of motion, which it does. And then for, you know what? Okay, that's the full range there. I think that actually feels better off center like that. So I'm going to lock that down there. Okay, now that part's locked. Now the only other consideration is if I have a holder in place. No, there's not going to be any problem. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and lock it in at 0. All right. And then finally, I got this guy. I can have him positioned. Have the runner up so I can finalize all this wiring. All right, so that's the setup. We've got the controller here, slightly off center, so it's more natural movement when especially when I go to dive or okay. So this I'm not going to worry about just yet, but actually it won't take but a second to put it in. Oh, I see. So these are designed to twist in a counterclockwise motion so that when you tighten something into it, it will turn and lock into the upright position. It won't turn too far. Are these the same size head? No, they're not. This is for the phone holder. I have this out to the side so it's away from the cup holder. I have a Z Fold, a Samsung Z Fold 6. So I want to be able to use the phone holder with the phone in either configuration, which is why I like this size base here. Where's my phone? So it's big enough to just have the phone like that, or you can open it up and drop the phone in like that and still have access to my drink. All right. Now let's see if we remember my keybinds. I'll have to reconfigure this. One of the problems about VKB UCM controllers is that it's not really a problem, it's a feature. It's meant to do this, but what it's doing is it's creating virtual controllers whenever you connect. Right, so whenever you connect a VKB controller, anything over 32 inputs. So on one of these Gladiators, I think you have, it's anywhere between 59 and 65 inputs, depending on how you configure some of these encoders. So anything over 32 gets initiated as a new virtual controller, separate from the actual controller itself. And the reason they do that is because of games like Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous, for whatever reason, well, I know the reason, but Elite Dangerous has a hard limit of 32 inputs per device. So input number 32 and above on any device, inputs start at number 0 and go up. So anything 32 and above on the device is not seen by Elite Dangerous. So the way VKB works around that is they create these virtual controllers with inputs from 0 to 31, and then anything over that gets moved over to the next virtual controller. So each of these joysticks has, in my configuration, they're just 59 inputs. So each of these has a single virtual controller assigned to it or created for it for those additional inputs. And then for the stacks, for the throttle, I think there's like 3 or 4 additional virtual controllers created for it. I'll put everything in here. You know what? I should be loading up Elite Dangerous because it takes a while to get everything started. So, voice attack. Yes. Okay, voice attack's ready. That's not it. Hey DDI, you're part of voice attack now. Why do my shortcuts keep changing on my desktop? I need to kind of lock these in. There's Elite Dangerous. Nope. That's Observatory. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Do you need my help?
nothing.
Okay. Xiaoxin.
Maybe.
Okay. So I've got to figure out how to get a good overhead view of these controllers again. I've got this one all the way over here now. It used to be here. I used to have both the controllers right here in front of me. Now they're going to be like this, which I like. This is a much more, I mean, they could be a little bit closer, but then that'd be a challenge with the chair. So I like them like this. The stacks over here. But getting a good camera view to show my controllers when I'm playing, that's going to be a challenge. So we probably won't be seeing that tonight. Log in with Steam. What is the Space Hawk pack? Okay, where's my display capture? Hopefully this won't show anything embarrassing. Okay. So track your prey and uncover their weakness with the Space Hawk ship kit. Tracker themed pieces with a rotating radar style piece on top. Why is that for the Python? Put that on a Mandalay. I want a radar track stuff. That's great for exploration. 3 themed kit pieces for your ship, 4 paint jobs. Okay. Ow. Is that chicken?
Yeah,
Or pork?
chicken.
Chicken? She doesn't like? Is it too hot? Since I switched to the op spot, it hasn't. Well, I knew I was going to have to reconfigure it, so I don't think I maintained the other setting. All right. I don't think we'll know if anything's amiss until we get into the game. So, let's get into the game. I'm going to have to adjust this too for the new seating. Okay. We're an hour and 48 into the stream, and I'm just now starting to play games. Now, it only took me like 30 minutes to set up the other mount. And I was expecting the same here, but things are always fluid in this house, so.
Here near 4-1 Virginus 6C in the 4-1 Virginus system. 6 biological surface signals found on planet 6E.
I'm on the planet? Okay. Huh? I was just saying, I'm over an hour and 40 minutes into the stream, and I'm just now starting the game. Okay, we have all the samples here. So we can leave. Now we get to see, make sure this controller is set up correctly. Yes, it is. Wait. No. The controller's right, but the Stex is gone again. I lost one of my virtual controllers again. Yeah, so basically when you unplug and unplug something and plug in one of these VKB controllers, it creates these fake controllers for some of the buttons. And I have to recreate the inputs for it every time. It only happens if you unplug and replug something in. But I had to do that for this controller. Okay, so... Ship lights. Says joy 11. Sensor zoom axis. None of those work. Sensor zoom. Is there anything else? I hate this because I have muscle memory for a lot of these controls, but unless I'm in the environment where I use them, I can't always remember what that is. So I'm trying to remember what my instinct is to control this, and I can't. Sensor zoom. Okay. Oh, I think I know what it is. Okay. Cargo scoop is here. Yep. Landing gear is there. Night vision. Is there. Mode switches. External panel is here. Toggle flight assist. Let's just test that again. Toggle flight assist. Yep, confirmed. Comms panel. Roll panel is B4. Internal panel is B3. Deploy heatsink. Yeah, confirm. Okay, galaxy map is, whoop, is A1. System map is A2. I should have a friends menu, but I don't have friends. Open discovery. I think that's here. Or is that here? Yeah, that's there. Switch cockpit mode. That's on the other. Enter FSS. Yep. Stepped zoom in. Yep. Okay. Target current signal. What is choice 6? Oh, that's right. Detailed surface scanner. Toggle front back view, exit mode. Those should all be right. Next filter. Previous filter. Ah. Okay. Okay, so we have a few more here, and then we should be good to go for now. Alternate flight controls. Throttle axis. Okay. What was that? X? Okay. Yep, those are different. Flight landing overrides. No, we don't need those. Flight miscellaneous. Toggle flight assist. I never really had a button for that. Okay. Silent running is here. Deploy heatsink is here. Door power to engines is forward. Weapons is right. System is left. Power distribution is back. We got cargo scoop. We got landing gear. All right. We should be good. Yep, throttle's working. Landing gear's up.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Jump to Super Cruise.
I need to get my mouse or my headlight turned on. It's not even connected right now. It's right here because I need a new mounting system for it because of the way my monitor is mounted on this desk, this new desk. I love my new desk. All right, let's see where we're at. 41 virgins. Quince is off that way. But I don't think we need to head for Quince. I just think we need to head Let's see. Okay.
A remarkable new Galnet article has been published, entitled Power Play Standings, November 3310. The audio recording is ready for playback.
Read news. Is that not the command? Where's the tag? I said read news. Read news. Really? Is my voice that distorted? Read news. And that's not the right command. Okay. What are we looking for? I don't have that. Oh, it's read the latest news. Read the latest news. I can't target Quince.
Power Play Standings, November 3310. With a renewed focus on internal politics within the core systems, Conrad Sterling of Vox Galactica has provided an analysis of the current support for key figures of importance based on system allegiance. Population surveys suggest the following 5 pairs lead the way in this early stage. Rank 1. Edmund Mahan -1355 systems. Rank 2. Ashling Duval -1296 systems. Rank 3. Arisa Lavinu Duval -1162 systems. Rank 4. Eureka -956 systems. Rank 5. Pranav Anto -659 systems, with power influence fluctuating from week to week. It remains to be seen if these pairs will enjoy their relatively large influence over the coming months. Powers are offering plenty of incentives and rewards for
What's
those
happening here?
pledging
Why isn't this
influence, with
working?
independent pilots reaping the benefits of the growing struggle for prestige and authority. Vox Galactica will continue to monitor the ongoing political landscape as it unfolds. Course set. Course locked in.
Okay, 3 jumps. That smells good. What? Oh, I want to jump to hyperspeed, not drop.
Frameshift drive charging.
I should put myself somewhere else.
jump in progress. Ianos Jova is en route to the call 285 Sector ZM-BB18-1 system. This is your first visit to this system.
What's happening?
You're now over 200 light years from home.
Fuel scooping.
So that's an interesting feature. I didn't know the game had that. So if the game is not prioritized, meaning you've
Fuel scooping complete.
clicked away to another game or another window, when you come out of hyperspace, it'll temporarily pause your momentum. That's brilliant, because I didn't even realize I'd clicked away. All right, let's take a look at the system. I want to...
System scan complete.
Okay, system scan complete. How do I target my next system? How do I target my next system? There it is. I don't remember what button I pushed to... Wait. Nope, that didn't do it. Oh, it's one of these, isn't it? Target next system en route. What's my command for that? Options, controls, ship controls. Can we search for it? Joy 15. Which Joy 15? Oh, it didn't say. Hey! Whoa, cat. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Traffic last 24 hours 0, week 0, ever 22. Throttle up.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And throttle down for re-entry.
Telemetry obtained. Ianos Jova is traveling to the Mil 111 Sector NN-KB8-2 system. This is your first visit to this system. Fuel reserves are now at 86%.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Refueled.
Man, I miss playing Elite Dangerous. It's a very calming game. I might try and adjust this setup though. I want to try and get these controllers to be a little bit closer to each other. It's not bad like it is, but it can be better.
Frameshift drive charging.
I just want to make sure that I have this in such a way that it's not in the way when I'm working, but it's right where I need it to be when I'm ready to play.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Are you one of my viewers on Twitch?
Enos Jovas in transit to the Mill 111 sector.
Some people are watching,
Shall
yeah.
be 9-0 system. This is your first visit to this system. Enos Jova fuel levels at maximum. Commander.
Fuel scooping complete.
Both of the cats are with me now.
Fuel at maximum.
Hmm? They're not fighting, but they're around some delicate equipment. Okay, let's check out this system. Got something here. Say it sounds like gas giants, but that's like multiple gas giants.
Class 1 gas giant with an incredibly high mass at over
Oh, no.
540 times
one
Earth's
gas
in
giant.
pristine metal rich in isurins. Two geological surface signals found on Moon 2C. Two
biological.
surface signals found on Moon 2A.
Okay, we have that system targeted. We'll go visit that first. Was there another gas giant? There was. Right next to it.
Planet 3 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with a pristine ice ring.
There's something else in here. There.
Two geological surface signals found on Moon 3A.
9 of 21.
Degraded emissions detected. Degraded emissions detected. Degraded emissions detected.
Where is this?
Degraded emissions detected. Degraded emissions detected.
Oh, clusters. No. Oh, there's something here. Sounds like another gas giant. It is. Wow. Rocky body. Icy body.
Geological surface signals detected on Moon 4A. Planet 5 is notable, with an incredibly large radius of nearly 13,000 kilometers.
Interesting. Is there something else here? There is. A couple of things. Gas giant. What else? Icy body. Icy body.
System scan complete.
This system has every element required to augment an explorer's jump range. Exploration class, green.
Excellent. Okay, let's go check out our new system. Is that the right one? That wasn't the right one. All right, hold on. That one. Yeah, the first thing I did when I got this Mandalay, that's right. I ditched the auto dock and I replaced it with the Super Cruise Assist. Ooh. Those smell good. Oh, you woke up Luna. She was asleep. She was like, tucked in. I was going to take her picture. Where's the surface scanner? Yeah.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Two
Surface
biological
scan complete.
surface signals found on Moon 3.
All right, we've got.
Map is now complete. Efficiency bonus awarded. Moon 3 is a low-gravity icy body that is suitable for landing. The trace gas atmosphere is composed mostly of argon.
Bacterium,
Average
Fonticulua,
surface
and
temperature of 55 Kelvin. All bodies of interest have been mapped.
okay. So we're already on the light side of the planet. We'll come in here. Let's see.
Orbital flight engaged.
This is not a very big planet. We're going to target this area here. There's no good craters or biome edges to shoot for. So let's take our chances with our first rocky terrain we see.
Eonos Jova has entered normal space. Quiet initiated. Moon 3 is a low gravity land at 09G. Quiet completed.
All right, we're throttling down and switching to thrusters. And we can see some bacterium already. It's good.
Landing gear deployed.
The great thing about the Mandalay is the exit is in the front. Right? It's in the front. Pretty sure. So you can just point yourself toward your target POI. Set down accordingly.
Touchdown on Moon 3. Caution. This moon has a dangerously low average external temperature of 55 Kelvin.
Okay. One down, two to go, and then we got Fonticula, which I see there's some right here. So the good news is we got everything we need right in the same spot. And I believe we're already outside the 500 meter range. So this will be our second target.
Touchdown.
I'm waiting to land. I mean, I've already landed, but I'm waiting for my guy to come out of the ship. I'm gonna get some sauce. I don't know what's going on. The game is locked up somehow. Can I exit to menu? Try again.
Welcome back, Commander.
See what happens.
You're near Mil 111 Sector PY-IB9-02 in the Mil 111 Sector PY-IB9-0 system.
Okay, it's working now.
Liftoff.
I'm back in range. There, that'll work. Here. Let me land. Are you kidding me? All right, next up, Fonticulua. Probably could have just gone and grabbed this sample on foot if I'd known it was so close.
Touchdown.
One down, two to go. Oh, nice sample there. What? Why are we connecting to the printer? What did I say?
Touchdown.
No unscanned signals. So we have everything. Okay. So I think I'm going to call it there. It's getting late, almost 11 p.m. here. But yeah, this is good. I'm glad to be back in the swing of things. I might adjust this setup a little bit just to bring the controllers a little bit closer together. But aside from that, I'm happy. This is a good setup. But yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and or follow whichever platform you see us on. And until next time, you guys be safe.